Hello, everybody. What's up? My name is Gally,
And I am Knight.
and welcome back to
Great Ace Eternity. And if you heard that, Orion says hi. Don't you, wait, boy? Yeah, okay.
Aww. With special guest Orion.
Is he really a special guest when he's pretty much a guest to every video?
Yes.
Don't inflate his ego. Anyway. Oh, shoot. I didn't mean to hit that.
Nice. It's the other.
Yeah, I know. Hello. I felt this. Oh. You hit your chair with my chair, so I felt a move, so I thought he was climbing it again.
Yeah, you might hear Knight go, ow!
Look, he's trying to convince me to give him food early. It's almost dinner time, but not quite dinner time. And he does that by poking me and eventually nibbling me a bit.
Wait. Oh, wait. Yeah, because you gotta turn it around.
Yeah, which...
So I guess it's examine?
Yes.
Turn around.
Da-na-na-na-na-na.
This is interesting.
Have you found something relevant, Naruto-san?
Well, no, I mean, it looks like it might be interesting.
I can't read a single word, I'm afraid.
Makes me wonder what he was doing before he was gonna be a lawyer. Like, what was he going to school for? Does that ever get brought up?
I don't know. I know what Phoenix was going to go to school for.
What?
Arts.
Nor can I, but look at this picture. Perhaps it's about the beautiful young Russian princess, do you think? No, you already know it's not.
She is very pretty, isn't she? I suppose you enjoy articles like this, do you?
Oh my god, you jealous hoe. I don't know. I can't make any sense of it. I'm bisexual! Ah!
I'm glad you noticed this article.
Ah! Oh, that's you.
Allow me to give you a short summary of its contents.
Thank you. Pops every word. It's Mr. Holmes.
It's about the disappearance of a young lady last night. Renowned prima ballerina of Novovich Ballet disappears from Shanghai. During the performance of Shanghai, the famous dancer was reported missing. She, of course, the talented young Nikolina Pavlova.
Why are Russians' names so hard to remember? I think anybody could say the same thing.
Okay, I know two names that make it very...
I'm saying the fact that it took me how many episodes to be able to say Susato correctly?
Yes, but, remember in high school, the art teacher, Mr. Novakovich?
Mm-hmm.
First name Joey?
Mm-hmm.
And then my neurologist, Jehangavang, first name Alex. So... Anyway. It would appear the woman was in costume when she was found to be the missing from her dressing room. Wearing the diamond tiara you see pictured, which is worth some 20,000 rupees.
Rubles.
I will say as I say it.
Put your glasses on.
No.
Oh, how much is 20,000 rubles?
I have no idea, but I'm quite sure. It must be an unbelievable sum of money.
Susato's eyes are shining like diamonds themselves.
One sec, I'll answer this question.
You have to go back in, like, 1800s times, though.
Yeah, but, oh wow.
Why? What is it today?
To Canadian, it really sucks. Said 20,000?
Yep. What?
Well, in today's money, 20,000 rubles is just $290.77.
Wow.
In Canadian. But, anyways, needless to say, nowadays,
It ain't worth shit!
yeah, but when you think about it, I think the Russian coin was worth a little more back then.
Well, yeah, the Tsar hadn't fallen yet, I don't think.
You mean, The one who was the father of Anastasia?
Well, I'm just saying, like, I understand this is during probably the Russian Revolution, but...
Yeah, but... Needless to say, I don't think it's worth that much compared to what one would think, hearing that number.
Yeah.
The tiara is the property of Novovich Ballet. It would seem the director is beside herself with worry.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
The company is most anxious to recover both Miss Pavlova and the valuable tiara. They've requested international assistance at all ports with sailing to Great Britain. Could this be another case of Russian fleeing his or her country?
Does seem to be a Russian thing to do. Because they be Russian away. You smiled.
It was a pity smile. I'm not even going to dignify that response with a response, Mr. Nahado.
The article about the ballerina
It's been
has
added to the
court
court
records.
Anyway.
So now we just present.
Oh, I meant present.
Yes!
The evidence that reveals your true identity is, of course, the article about the ballerina.
That's right, you've hit the nail on the head. Renowned prima ballerina Novovich Ballet disappears from Shanghai. It would appear that we are finally able to address you by your true name.
Yeah, because your true identity is that of the Novich Ballet's prima ballerina.
Miss Nikolina Palova. Palova. Blah, 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 blah. I wanted to put Pavlova instead of Pavlova.
Mm-hmm. Oh, God!
Ugh.
That
could
poor
be
hat.
really bad. You're right. My real name is Nina. I mean, Nikolina Pavlova. But please, I beg you, don't tell anyone.
Conclusion. A ballerina on the run. Topic 2. Wrongdoing. Conclusion. Kidnapping a young
It's wrong.
ballerina.
Now, as far as my second conclusion, and we've read this before, not in this one, so you want me to reread it?
Yeah, if you want.
You are, at this very moment, on the brink of committing a most grievous crime. And the proof of this crime, over there. Oh, yes, Miss Pavlova. Taken unawares, people have possibly let their eyes stray, you see. And I assure you, the eyes speak so much more eloquently and honestly than the mouth. I was going to say than the words, but, you know. The answer we seek lies where the fugitive fugitive, yeah, whatever, glances. My mouth is sucking at this. The proof of your crime sits before your very eyes. Yes, that traveling case.
This woman is the ballerina. She's right in front of our eyes. So clearly she can't be inside the traveling case as well.
No, that's right. It seems she wasn't abducted at all.
In which case, what is the crime the young woman apparently committing? I can see I'm going to have to step in and fix the great detective's mistake again.
You seem to look pleased, Naruhodo-san. Do you like the idea of another chance to dance around with Mr. Holmes?
Stop it! Anyway, there must be something else here that shows what this woman is up to. It's a very small case, isn't it? You can see instantly that no person could possibly fit inside.
Okay, see, this looks smaller than it looked from the other
Yeah, because it
angle.
looked like it was bigger than the chair.
yeah.
And now it's smaller than the chair.
Well, it's about the same size of the chair, but... So does that tell us that Miss Pavlova's telling Grace glance in this direction was to focus on something else?
If that's true, though, it doesn't make sense.
What do you mean?
Well, if there's nothing incriminating inside this case, why did she refuse to let us look inside?
Yes, I wonder why. Perhaps she has a perfectly harmless reason, though.
Behind the chair, maybe?
Oh, there
Oh.
we go.
Wow, right out in the open, huh? Wow. Look at the dazzling tiara.
I've never seen anything like it. Are those real diamonds, do you think? Oh, now hold us, son. Try it on.
Excuse me? Me? Isn't it usually girls who wear tiaras? Wouldn't you like to try it on?
Oh, no, I couldn't possibly. It's far too beautiful.
So if you want him to try it on, is he the pretty boy?
He
Or
had to
you
have
just-
something going for it.
Calling yourself ugly. Because that's terrible if you are. The proof of your crime is surely this tiara.
I believe this tiara is worn on stage by dancers in the Novovich Ballet, is it not? Indeed, it would appear to be identical to the tiara pictured here in the newspaper article. And if the reporting is to be believed, this item worth 20,000 rubies. In summary, the crime you have committed is theft. Oh wait, that's your words.
That's fine. It's already been read.
Oh no. Yes, you left the ballet troupe unlawfully taking their precious tiara with you. Ah!
It's like she's been slapped in the face.
I have no family, no friends. I am all alone and I need money. But I did not steal the tiara. It was a present from, how do you say, an earl? A pressure? It belongs to me.
This girl is only 15 years old, and she's run away all by herself. She must have been extremely lonely.
Alright, I will tell you everything. There is no point in hiding it now. Come, let us not be hasty. What? There remains one unsolved mystery about you. Mystery? What do you mean? You have staunchly refused to open this traveling case of yours in our presence. Is it reasonable to conclude, therefore, there exists some reason why you wish to remain closed? Is there not so, Miss Pavlova? My dear girl, there is no sense in playing games with me. Nothing escapes my attention. Indeed, I have a very good idea of the contents of your case, even before I ever laid eyes on them. Dear me, we are not well suited to a life of crime, are we? Your careless coup betrays you. Once again, we only need to follow your fugitive gaze to find the answer. Yes, the reason why you refused to open your case, written in the books on the shelf.
He's completely changed tact with his deduction now.
I think Mr. Holmes is adapting his logic to the changing circumstances, don't you?
Maybe. But why has he suddenly brought the bookshelf into all of this? It's just a wild guess, surely.
Oh, do you think so?
Well, it doesn't seem likely that the reason why this young woman doesn't want to open the case. would have been written in a book on the shelf that doesn't even belong to her.
Yes, that's true. But still, Miss Pavlova certainly did cast her eyes in that direction. I noticed it myself.
Then there has to be another reason why she won't open up. And it must be somewhere in the same area, if that's not where her gaze is involuntarily drawn.
I agree, that's the only answer.
Whatever she has hidden inside that case should be revealed by following her gaze in the direction of the bookcase.
I actually know what she's thinking of. I think.
There are rules. Oh,
These are the rules of passage for travel aboard the SS Burra.
we read these earlier.
Yep. Passengers must not keep weapons or other dangerous objects in their cabin. Pets are also strictly forbidden.
There was exactly the same notice in our cabin, too. Wonder what happens if you break the rules.
Oh dear, I'm sure the punishment would be severe now, Otto-san. You'd probably be left adrift in the freezing cold ocean. Or shut inside a tiny wardrobe for days on end.
So I've actually been serving time for weeks now, have I?
Well, you are the pet brought aboard.
Woof.
Get back to... Yeah, I think it's that.
Well, yeah. She's got a pet in there. I said it in the last episode.
Yeah.
Yes, the reason why you refuse to open your case is written in the rules of passage. Passengers must not keep weapons or other dangerous objects in their cabins. Pets are also strictly forbidden. So she's breaking the rules twice by having the shears and the pet.
Well, okay, think about this as the late 1800s. What they classify as a weapon is not the same as these days. Because, hate to say it, even post 9/11, the amount of shit you could take that you could probably stab someone with. Inside that case of yours is something forbidden from the carriage on this vessel. That is the real reason why you refused to open it, thus revealing its contents.
As we've seen, the trunk wobbles from time to time. But no weapon or other dangerous item would be able to move of its own accord, unless you live in France. Be our guest.
Yes, be our guest. Let our service do the death. Which leaves but one possibility, Miss Pavlova, inside your traveling case. Is we're supposed to say it.
Is the
last item listed as forbidden in the vessel's rules of passage a pet? Ah!
Conclusion. Possession of a prohibited animal.
So, now it's stuck in my head. Anyways.
So, clearly, you aren't who you said you were.
No, I am not the Grimsley Warlot. My real name is Nikolina Pavlova. Everything you said was correct. You were stranded during one of your ballet company's performances in order to escape your homeland. Later that same night, you stole aboard this vessel.
Which couldn't have been easy. The Broya is a huge steamship with a vast crew. Could she really have snuck on board without being noticed?
In order to obscure your true identity, you somewhat recklessly took the guise of an old gentleman. And you intended to sever all links with your past by severing your long hair. Yet to a woman, hair is no trifling matter. My personal recommendation is to leave it well alone.
So, if it was just you, about to cut off your own hair, who was it that let out that scream we heard from outside the cabin?
That vertical tinkling of a bell, why, none other than this young lady, naturally.
More like a full set of pipes, if you ask me.
I was so scared when I ran away in Shanghai. I was sure they would come looking for me. That's why I decided to, how do you say, disguise myself? So no one would recognize me. As a result, you transformed yourself into that questionable man? I see. I put on the fur hat and fake beard. Then just before you came in here, I saw in the newspaper. Right on the page, there was a picture of me. I was so frightened, I couldn't stop from screaming. I knew that if I didn't change my appearance completely, they would find me. So I decided to cut off my hair as fastly as possible. I picked up the scissors in my hand and... At that precise moment, we walked in through the unknowingly unlocked cabin. He's so annoyed by that. Things happen like that sometimes, don't they? Things do indeed happen like that from time to time. It be like that, yo.
Are those two even talking about the same thing?
There's just one more thing I would like to know.
What's in the
What
box?
exactly do you have inside your traveling case? You are right. It is my dear friend inside. My only friend in the whole world. Please, don't tell anyone if the captain finds out. If you say to any of the crew. Your secret is safe with us, I assure you. But in return, you must tell us in as much detail as you can muster about the events of last night. Yes, alright, I will tell you. Well, Mr. Naruhodo? Wasn't it something, Mr. Holmes' great deduction?
There's certainly something. Yeah? I'm just not entirely sure what. But at least Miss Pavlova has agreed to tell us what she knows.
Palava.
I said Pavlova.
It sounded like you said palava to me.
That's incredible.
Indeed, it is incredible. Oh, and one more thing.
Oh? Yeah? What?
Observe your wrists.
My...
Your hands are cuffed again.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
True to my word, I have restored your shackles.
When and why?
There's still a shadow of guilt cast over you, Mr. Naruhodo. I'm sorry to say, it can't be helped at the moment.
Can't it? Really?
Anyway, let us listen to what Miss Pavlova has to say next time.
This has been Gally.
This has been nice.
See y'all next time.
Bye-bye, everybody.